Yo, what's up, guys? Just getting some stuff set up here. Real answer isn't horse, by the way. I tried like 3 times. What the fuck? You make it horse, dude. You make it horse. Don't let those imbeciles decide what the answer is. You decide that for yourself. Yo, have fun, One Custody. Thanks for coming in, man. Thanks for coming in. Go eat that horse, Vegeta. Go eat that horse. Here we go. All right, lads. We are back, baby. Hello, everybody. I am off center for some reason. What the fuck is this? Why am I off center? Perfect. Welcome, everybody. Today we are chilling. Today's yo, what's up, Ghost? How's it going, man? I'm going to. Yeah, we're kind of. I don't know, I just kind of felt like streaming, so I went live. Yo, what's up, Super Sploder? We're gonna work through some more. I wanted to hobby, and I was informed that if I attempt a hobby without you guys, it's like cheating on you. So that's not fair to you. I'm a respectable man's Mr. Man. So I'm not gonna be cheating on you anytime soon. So let me just get a little things set up here, and we'll get into some. Show me you willing. Holy fuck. Okay. Like I said, I'm not gonna whip my cock out till at least 1,000 subs. Till at least 1,000 subs. All right. Also, I should show you guys. I got new organization to my station here. So you know, I'm always like, oh man, Where's my fucking paints? Why can't I ever find, like, I know I have these paints, right? Well, this is one container of paint. This is another. I went and picked these up from the dollar store after stream yesterday, because I was like, I cannot, like, I can't ever find what I'm looking for. That was like my problem, right? So I got some paints here that we're gonna try out. Well, what's up, Trash Man? Welcome to the stream, brother. Yeah, we're doing some cool shit today, man. We're doing some cool shit today. We got, yeah, so I went out by and I did a little bit of purchasing for some organization tools. Help make the stream go by a little easier. I went through and I cleaned out all my desk, which if you check out my YouTube thumbnail for this stream, you'll see I found like boxes of more Warhammer that I haven't built yet. So that's going to be on the docket at some point here. We might build some models today. Did I get nail polish remover? No. Boxes, how far are you behind? Behind. I have a lot of stuff that I purchased and then haven't built yet. I guess we can kind of just go through the boxes I haven't built yet. So there's a bunch of loose sprue stuff, like stuff on sprue still. But I found this. I originally went looking for this stuff here. It's like flesh wash. I wanted to try it out because somebody told me that the Vallejo stuff is really good. And then I saw this, which is blood. It's fresh blood. I'd love to do some like fresh blood on things. And then yeah, we have some. These are all basing materials. Hopper reaction, true. I was just thinking, I'm like, damn, you're so right. That's what I forgot to get there. We're gonna paint a Chaos Dwarf today too, so that's part of the stuff. So I'll just get my paints out for that right now while we've got it here. Data stream glow. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do the red, some mithril, and some. I want bright gold instead of. All right, I think that's gonna be okay for now. Yeah, so we'll go through some of the boxes I found. I know, I found, so you saw the box of shame yesterday. Like, for those of you who didn't, I'll bring it up here. It's just a bunch of, and I did prime some more models today. So if we did want to do some more painting. So we got this. This is just the manual for Glutos. I did not buy a second Glutos. These are storm vermin parts that look like I've already built the storm vermins, so that's probably fine there. This is part of the warp cog gun. This is actually something I'll probably want to. Maybe we might build that today. That's something I've been looking forward to building. Is this part of it as well? Box. I'm starting a Sisters of Battle army. Fuck yeah, dude. It's gonna be part of my Death Corps and Krieg army. That's hella sick, dude, actually. This is more storm vermin or storm fiend parts. What's in here? So these are vermin lord parts. So I know that these ones are not like needing to be built because I've already built them. These are also storm fiend parts. There's some Killican parts. Maybe there's not as many models themselves in here as I thought. This is all just spare sprue and some bases. Ooh, is there a rat arm? I need an arm because one of my arms fell off. Yo, it's Ghost. He's going Ghost. kind of need an arm because one of my rat's arms fell off. Ooh, I see some clan rat parts. I see clan rat parts. I might be able to use some of those. Okay, so these are all spare parts. Ooh, he building. Yeah, I guess we'll do a building stream today then. So this is... These are more... Become VIP. Whoa! Hey, oh! Whoa! Hey, oh! Hey! Yowie Furry is redeemed. Become a VIP. Okay. Damn. Okay, Yowie. Okay, Yowie. I think I actually need to go into Twitch to do that. So let me... Yowie, I can't believe you did it. You did it. Holy shit, you did it. Stream manager. Yowie Furry, where are you? Unmod. I don't know what to do. No, ignore that. I accidentally tried to invite you to stream with me. Yeah, I don't know how to make you VIP from here. Don't worry about it right now, LOL. Okay. VIP Yowie Furry. Let's go. Way to go. Congratulations, Yowie. You've earned it. You've earned it through your dedication to the cause. Alright, more going through the box now, I guess. Here, we'll do this here. Okay, so we got some snipper riffle rats. Do some sniper rats. Another warp lightning cannon. Some terrain. A dice. Oh, there's some thankful parts in here too. Got this terrain piece here. I'm just an emotional VIP. You've earned it. These are all thankful parts. Maybe I don't actually have as much as I thought I did. Mostly it's spare sprue. You know what? I'm a little proud of myself then. Okay, so this is certainly a gun. The problem is I'm gonna have to build all this stuff mostly without instructions. I'm definitely missing some bases. Is these, yeah, I'll have to do some research here. That's a piece of a, it's okay. Definitely missing some parts, but maybe we'll build some of this stuff. Okay, well, there we go. The box of shame, we've made a significant dent in it. That's sort of a rat trap, and when it went off, it caught the rat by the leg. Oof, that's brutal. Dude, I'd hate to be a rat. Unless it's a skaven rat. In which case... Oh, hey, look, you can see my little gimp wrist. Oh, we do have some orcs, too, that I need to build. There's some orcs there. Alright, I'll show you the other stuff we have. Maybe asking... Hopper, do you play Disciples of Zinch? And the answer is no, I don't. One I literally tore off. Oh my god, dude, that's, yeah, fair enough, man. What happened to thy hand, man? I have tendinitis, and I went to crack my knuckles this morning, and I felt like a sharp pain go down my... Because like how I crack my knuckles is I do like this. And I felt something pop here, and I just felt a shock go down my arm. It was not fun. Not very fun. So, yeah. So... Off him via axe. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, I'm good. I don't need much more details. Did you say you still have tendonitis? I do, yes. I believe so. It's been very, very off. Like, this is the first time it's really acted up in the last, like, while. I probably don't. Oh, maybe I just fucking pinched a nerve or something. Like, maybe I just made my tendonitis only last for like a month or two. Oh, so I probably have something worse that I don't want to address in the until it's way late in the future. We have this guy here. Need to like, I don't know if I need to like up my light, make my light taller, or there we go. But I have Ogroid Thaumaturge. All the Vikings show is not accurate to the damages of axe at all. No, I mean, Vikings is not accurate for a bunch of different reasons. Do you ever get locking in your finger joints? Yeah, mostly my thumb. Like my thumb. You probably have carpal tunnel. Nah. If I deny it, it's not true. So you may notice some of the spray primer on my fingies. Yeah, Oakroyd Thaumaturge we have here. Canoe tunnel, I agree. Canoe tunnel. Just nah. Yeah, nah, actually, if I deny it, I don't have to get surgery that will debilitate me for 6 months. Don't you go disrespecting my family. Yeah. What are you, Vikings? Or did they make the show? Carpal tunnel surgery sometimes doesn't help at all. My ancestors are Vikings. Oh, I was talking about the Viking show. The Viking show. My aunt got it last year. I know my dad had it, and his was like a 6-month recovery time. And I think it's like better now. Yes, we got this guy here. I did find one of those boxes. I was deceiving you. Is a Skaven paint set, but there are some models in here. There are 5 clan rats, which I get why there's 5 clan rats in it. For like testing wise, things that heals if you're younger and not if you're older. Yeah, you're right. I just have like what is it? I'll show you kind of what happens with my wrist. Wrist talk time. It's like book talk, but it's wrists. So I get like, oh whoa, dude, whoa, is somebody saying follow the stream? Yo, that's so fucking cool, man. I think that's so attractive to to follow the channel. I think it's very attractive. So if you see, like my wrist kind of puffs up here. Like I get like, it feels like I have like a buildup of something here. It's like, yeah, wrist review. So it's like, I feel like this like hard bit here, which might just be my wrist bone, to be honest. It probably is. And then it just kind of like, I don't know, it just gets hard every so often. It just kind of gets hard so often. Like, it's nothing wrong with that. It's normal, I heard. You could have a ganglion cyst. Yeah, you don't have tendonitis. It all makes sense now. What do you mean it all makes sense now? Also, more disciples of Tzeentch. These are the manifestations. You not healing. Actually, I can rally at the beginning of the hero phase for a CP and roll 6 dice, and every 4 up is a wound healed. So actually, I can just rally. I should probably go to a doctor at some point. True, I can just rally. and spend a CP, roll 6 dice. But I'm not a musician, so I don't get like the 7th dice. So here's another Disciples of Tzeentch box. Please, Hopper. You always say your hands hurt. That's true. Yeah, my hands always do hurt. Lumbago Trust. Ganglion cysts you can smash with a book though. I recommend going to physical therapy. Damn. Fuck you guys for caring about me. Damn. Fuck all you guys for caring about me. Damn, I appreciate you guys so much. Damn it. How dare you be supportive of me, not just spiraling into self-sabotage. I hate it here. I'm gonna go stay with mom. Anyway, more shame. You get fucked. Maybe we can play fighting games. Oh, if you get fixed. I read that as if you get fucked. Maybe we can play fighting games again. That's true. Maybe if I get fixed, we can play fighting games again. Because it does flare up every time I've played fighting games. Also, we got two more boxes here. Sounds like he fucks too much love. True. So we got a pack of Gretchen and the Changeling, a very popular mini right now after the new book. If you get some pus, maybe we can play. Fair enough. Fuck, that's funny. No, this is the same box. Here's a Skaven Plague Pack that I got for myself, and then my brother bought me one for Christmas, so I'm probably planning on selling it because I can't see me running 2 Plague Packs. And then this is like the big mini that... This is the big mini I have, I have the kill team for orcs, and also, a Lord of Change. I didn't know this was a Nurgle stream. Fuck. That's funny. I am wearing green, actually. I actually am wearing a green shirt. Some diabolical diabolical shit. So yeah, we got a Lord of Change. I haven't built it. All of this stuff is unbuilt. So we'll have the Box of Shame as a recurring series. Lucky hates much love. Oh, he's a Vikings character? Fuck yeah. I haven't really seen Vikings. The bestish color. Yeah. It is kind of like a Nurgle green too. Or it's actually, no, you know what this is? This is kind of like orc green. Chat, is this an orc green or a Nurgle green? The best color. What's the thoughts? Orcs rather than Gretchen. The bestest color. This was like the closest to a green cup I could find, by the way. For like, I went to Overweighty or Save on Foods, whatever you guys call it, and then found those. So, do we want to build models on stream? Orc Nurgle Worshipper confirmed, true. No, bro, it's Nurgle Space Marine Green. Yeah, it is kind of Death Guard. It is kind of, what are they called? Is it Death? It's Death Guard, yeah. For Nurgle Space Marines. So what's the plan, guys? Do we want to be building today, or do we want to be painting today? What's the consensus? Death Guard. It is Death Guard? Okay. Those were like the only, that's like the Space Marine chapter I'd really want to play if I ever wanted to get like a Space Marine thing. Painting? What we want painting? Okay, we want painting. Okay. All right, well, I happen to have 2 very lovely figures here that are already primed. Where'd that Slangor go? I had one. Oh, it's back here. I got this. I've got this very lovely corp, or chaos dwarf, if you will. A Hellsmiths of Hashut mini. Yeah, here's my gray. There we go. Wow, do you see how fast that was that I found the mini, like the colors I wanted right away? I wonder if that's due to any level of my organizational skills now that they've improved. Nah, probably coincidence. Probably just a coincidence. When it gets lunchtime, I'm building some Sisters of Battle and Death Corps of Krieg field artillery pieces. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Sisters of Battle seems so sick. They're the girls with like the mech people, right? Like it's a bunch of mech suits. Do a building stream, I think, next week. When we're back to streaming. Like our next hobby stream, I think will be probably a building stream. If that's what the people want. Oh, fuck. Okay, so we got... Damn it, I left the main part of Krieg Field gun at home. Fuck. Just manifest it. Just manifest it. Yes, they're the nuns with guns, okay. Okay, let's get this slap chop started, baby. They scare me because they're pretty. Dude, women are terrifying. Women scare me too. Don't worry. There's no women here. There's no women here. You're safe. You're safe, trash man. Dude, maybe that's why like the Sisters of Battle are so scary. Because all the Space Marine are scared of women. I could not do a Slanesh army because it would make them lore accurate. Valid. I'm excited for the new Slanesh book. The Battle Tome. I hope it gets announced soon. I hope it comes out soon. So I can start planning out armies for the next edition. Okay, we got the gray, I think, is like a pretty good. Oh, thank goodness. Yeah, no, you're safe here, trash man. Don't worry. You're safe here. This is a safe space from women. Thinking about the release of new admet minis. About to release new admet. Are they actually about to release new admet minis? I don't remember seeing anything like that, but I'm not really in the 40k sphere a ton. So I might be just like kind of behind on the times. I know I only pay attention to orcs in 40k for the most part, because they're my boys. I thought about picking up like 1,000 Suns because I'm a sucker for pain, but because pretty sure because there was a YouTube talking about the AdMech. Okay, so yeah, I might have just because I didn't get to see all of the Adepticon stream because I think I was literally streaming at the time, despite what Twitch stats says. But I only have streamed 3 times this year. Which I'm like, dude, what are you talking about? Yeah, that was the third stream. Yeah, that was the third stream. I watched the stream because it was ass. That it was no, I know what you're talking about. I knew you meant my stream. I knew you meant my stream. That's so mean. You're such a meanie pants. No, the stream was actually turbo ass. It cut out like every fucking 10 minutes, and the audio was like terrible too. Like it was so bad. It was such a bad stream. I can imagine some people probably got some not nice performance reviews after that one. All right, we slap chop now. All right. Now we're gonna do the same to this boy here, just because we're not only painting 1 mini this stream, we're gonna paint 2. At least want this guy like started so that we can do some fun little paints. Multi-million-dollar company punting out shit. Oof, true. Multi-billion-dollar company, honestly, with Games Workshop and like everything. That I'm talking in the billions at that point. I can't believe how bad that stream was, though. Don't get me wrong, I couldn't have done better, I don't think, on the stage, like on a stage like that. But I'm just literally a numbnuts with a camera in his bed, like in his camera in his computer room. Like that's what I am. I'm a numbnuts. Ooh, this Slangor has assless chaps. A delectable paint job. Okay. There we go. Naughty assless chaps. Naughty. All right, let's get out some my paintbrushes. That's just a lightning cannon. I was gonna base today, probably. I will base today. This over here. Then these 3 brushes right here. I'm gonna be practicing thinning paints. Because I want to try and maintain some of the highlights here. This is Cursed Blade we're gonna be using on the Corf. It's a part of the D&D Army Painter set. I will try to get more of it. I don't know what it's called. I like the gas mask rats, they're cool. I agree. I think that this clan scryer is actually like really fucking cool. I really like clan scryer. I think they are one of the, but I'm very much like a molder guy. So like I'm very much clan molder, like coded. I love big monsters and I love like abominations of science. This is going to be this like Cursed Blade, as it's called. It's gonna be my base coat, and then we're gonna go over and do like a bunch of little bits and details on the armor. Trying to keep it thin enough that we can still see some of the highlights. Hopefully that'll work. I doubt it will though. Have I ever used Turbo Dork paints? I honestly have never even heard of that. Are they good? Your VTuber avatar is kind of freaking out. Is it? What's going on with it? I know I've never used them, but they look beautiful. I'll have to check that out. Is it freaking out? Maybe it's just like when I'm looking at it, it's not. Model is looking great? Okay. Not quite freaking out like the 3D or like the 2D live one that kept trying to read my face and would like fold in on itself. Oh, this is moving when you aren't talking because it's picking up the music a little bit. Shouldn't be. I think I just have the sensitivity too low. I'll just change it. That should be good. Okay. Yeah, no, the sensitivity is it shouldn't, because they're like, I don't, it only picks up through my mic. It's like voice activated. It should only pick up things through the like through my mic. Yeah, I'm gonna just, seems good. Okay, good. There we go. I love how the Chaos Dwarves have like, they have armor for their beards. That's so funny. The Hellsmiths are actually like such pretty models. It's a shame they suck right now. Gentlemen, I gotta go. I might return if I get a chance. Yo, have a good one, Ghost. Peace out. Oh 07, 07, 07. Okay, we got the metal now, almost all done. On the bright side, like these guys are kind of easier to paint because it's literally just like fucking metal highlights and small details. This is the playlist we used to listen to while I was playing Schedule 1. So like all I can think about is packaging and running drugs down the road to this song. In a video game. Government, don't get all weird on me because I'm saying that. I've been thinking so much about playing Schedule 1 after yesterday. So I'll probably might do that as tomorrow's gaming stream. Maybe, well, I don't know, we'll probably might play Apex with Sploder, depending on what his plans are. Eyes, side eye emoji. Side eye emoji. Okay, then. Okay, we got, for the most part, a base coat done. This Cursed Blade paint is actually like so pretty. Definitely a highlight for me. I really like it. I might grab that green gold. The Aztec gold for the actual blade itself. Let's see how it looks. There we go. That's so pretty. Ah. Okay. Okay, we'll move on to our more fine detail brush to up some small little bits here. I think one of the worst things that you can feel is like a mini's done and then you check and it's actually you've missed like a spot. I know that because I found that with my Slanesh army while I was at the Caker Death. I found like a bunch of details I had missed. Like I forgot to paint like an entire scarf, like, and there was a painting competition there and I entered because I thought I was hot shit at the time. Well, I should say I didn't feel like I was hot shit because I saw everybody else there who's so much, their minis were so much better than mine, and I was like, oh fuck. They were like, oh, special notes. I'm like, I tried really hard, and they were like, gold star. That's what they said. They wrote on my sheet gold star, and I was like, I didn't win anything, obviously. I don't know if you watched the video, but it's like actually insane how good those people were at painting. Like I am but a small sweet summer child compared to some of those homies. Yeah, I agree. Oof. I agree very much. Oof. Wasn't that bad though. The people there were the main reason. Like, it was very cool to see that. See what top tier play feels like. Top tier play is super fun. I'm making the sash and the sleeves different colors. They feel like they're not like the same piece of fabric. I feel like I don't know what I want to make the... Oh, there we go. Yeah, we'll go over. Yeah, we'll go over some. Now it's gonna be just like fine detail, what like biz lore. Shoot. Okay. Okay. Okay, so yeah, if I'm to go to any like, I really want to go to future magic events, or not magic events, sorry, Warhammer events. Sparwood and Five Alarm is the one that I am really wanting to go to. I know that there's literally Warhammer World, there's a world tournament or something, or like it's like a huge Warhammer event in Edmonton this year around June, but I don't want to go because I've already like, I already used my Warhammer trip of the year on Cake or Death, and that just wouldn't be fair to my significant other. It just wouldn't be fair. She's been really wanting to go on a trip, and I want to take her on one, and if I just pick two selfish trips, that's not fair. That's not being a good boyfriend. So thoughtful. I try to be. I can be selfish, and I know, especially when I'm like so passionate about, oh no, you guys can't even see the fucking mini. Like when I'm so passionate about like my hobbies and that, are we gonna lock in and be selfless? Yeah, like that's the thing, is it's like I know that I can be very selfish sometimes, when especially we all make mistakes in the heat of passion, Jimbo, right? And I don't think it's fair that I got to go on one trip and she gets to go on none. Especially now that I've like my crippling anxiety about driving large distances is gone. I feel like I have to go on a trip now, because that's like what I've talked about doing for years, but I've been too much of a coward to, or not even necessarily like not necessarily a coward thing. It's like I psyched myself out of it. I guess it was all in my head this whole time. And now that that's over, now that it's done, I can finally kind of provide her the life that she's wanted for so long, to go on road trips, to have fun and like see different places. She's a Sagittarius, so it's in her nature, right? And I want to be able to provide that kind of life for her. That's the nice, responsible thing to do. Okay, let's see here. Fucking based, like it. Thank you. I'm glad that people aren't like trying to encourage me to not be like, to do the selfish thing. I've been selfish a long time in my life. I want to try and do the right thing. Nah, I'd win. And especially if this channel grows and I can proceed to like go to these events on my own, like with help of the community, that's like the dream, is to provide entertainment. I've always been an entertainer in one way or another. I've always wanted to entertain. It's been my dream since I was but a small wee lad. I've always loved entertaining people, and however that happens, however I do that, that's what's important to me. Is that people are entertained by what I do, and that people like to, I don't know. I don't want to look back on my years of content creation and not like who I am. That's kind of what I want to do. is I want to be somebody I can be proud of in 20 years when YouTube all crashes out, like crashes away, and I don't want to. It's like can this man be any more based? I don't know, maybe. Well, it's like I don't know, and I know it's stupid to reference this, but it's like Tony Stark in Spider-Man Homecoming. It's like, if you were nothing without the suit, then you never deserve to wear it. To like that to me kind of rung a chord. It's like, if you're nothing without the YouTube channel, you should have never started it. But it's really hard to, you know, keep yourself accountable at times, especially when you get caught up in the moment. Like, I've only recently really started to work on myself, like physically and mentally. I kind of just let myself spiral for a while, and now I'm like trying to make slight improvements so I don't scare myself out of it. I'm a person who values routine and stability, and content creation has always been something I'm so passionate about that I get in my own way. So I feel like if I can hold myself to a routine and I can make it a good habit, then I can really achieve my dreams. This little short man is pretty fun to paint. Alright, now time to get some snakebite wolf. No, that's not snakebite leather. Where is the gore grunter? Or grunter fur? I just do my best. That's why when I always hear like these people who are like, no, then they started like, then these people like, then these like famous people it'll go to their heads. I'm like, how do you? Like, I get how you can get an ego about it, but like that doesn't give you an excuse to do terrible things. Like, but alas, I am in the minority. As you saw from my Twitch streams, I am in the minority of content creators. In views and in mentality, I feel. Okay. Okay, let's. Yeah, it looks like I missed a spot. I'm happy I chose to stick around. I appreciate that. I really, that does really mean the world to me. Is that people want to watch me do things. Once I have like, I don't know, I always get I get in such a perfectionist route because I watch people who have been doing this for years. It's something that I've read in the past. I don't always read it. I use it a lot, but I always see these insane people, like these people with insane setups for like Warhammer and all these things, and they've got like multiple cameras and they've got all this like equipment, and I'm like, oh damn, if I can't compete with that, why should I even start? right? Like that's kind of the mentality I kept giving myself, is like, oh, I can't produce that level of content, so I shouldn't start. Or like, oh, I don't like how this looks, and it's not like to my standard. But then I found myself just never posting ever, because I would like overthink it and then psych myself out, which I found out later, weirdly enough, through a content creator I watched through Smosh mostly. Was Shane Top made a video about his perfectionism, and I was like, oh, this is how I feel. Like literally, I like, and Shane, I hope that if you somehow find this, which you won't, because I'm got 300 subscribers in a dream. I did cry after listening to that video. I cried of happiness because it was a final moment of a final. Thank you. I really do appreciate that. Thank you so much. Those words really do mean a lot to me. Is that people believe in me. Like I really did cry after listening to that video. Not in necessarily like sadness, but like I'd finally gotten the answer to what I had deemed as a problem with me my entire life, of why I give up so easy. It's not because I don't care, and it might be sometimes that I don't care, but it's that I beat myself down so many times. Just got here curious what your favorite chaos god is now that you've learned more about the setting. Probably Slanesh or Greenhorn Rat. Although Papa Nurgle, I honestly, I love all of them. I think Korn and Zinch are my least favorite ones. But yeah, no, and like that's the thing, is like I finally came to like an understanding that I was quite seriously, metaphorically and mentally, I was shooting myself in the foot. So welcome, Lord Delusion. And I struggled with that so much. And how do you say, like, how do you just like, how do you come to the realization of I'm just not satisfied with myself? Like that is like where I've come down to it. It's like I don't like, and it made me have a lot of like personal hate towards myself as well. I'm probably bringing down the vibe so much, but my perfectionism really did cause so much of my struggles. And once I came to just even understand that, I've really been on such a journey to like such a journey to really like, I don't know, discover what I'm capable of. I'm capable of streaming multiple times a week. I know that now. Before I would stream once, I would try to stream so much it was a detriment, because I was like, if I'm live, I'm discoverable, and that's not the truth. So that, for the most part, that is, if I ever do make it to stardom, I guess, or YouTube celebrity status, I really want to look back, like even looking back now after 3 years on this platform. 3 years on this platform has really made me think about what it is that I value in my content, and I value community. Because the most fun I ever had streaming was legitimately was chilling, talking, and hanging out with the community. From what I heard from people, they were triple checked everything, they were really thorough, and the stream died anyways. Apparently the tech people, there were like what the actual fuck, crew. I can't believe that. I assume you're talking about Adepticon. Me personally, I would bedazzle these figures. Slay. Honestly, welcome, Lily. Wow, I haven't seen you in my stream in a while. Welcome. How are you doing? I honestly, the girly pop, God, I can't remember if I ever posted that picture. Yeah, I'm good. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. You missed like me getting like really emotionally deep with my chat. Yeah, no, we're good. We're painting some little chaos dwarf boy, and honestly, he's kind of like, I'm trying to make him like cool looking, but he is kind of a slay. Yes, bitch, slay. Truly slay. Slay thy enemies, girl. Like straight up. Yeah, so we're trying to get some chaos dwarves. You've seen those giant Warhammer figures that they're girly pop cover, like the rhinestones? I know exactly who you're talking about. The Tyrannid girl, like the girl who like girly. If you're into that aesthetic, check out what is her name? Bubblegum Marines on Instagram. She posts so many cool Space Marines. They're all like pink. They're absolute slay. All the people, also the people who do like Sailor Moon themed Space Marines. They are all like, they're so good. There's a person in our community that did like a bedazzled orc war tribes. They look so good. They actually look so insanely good. Space Maids, yay. True Space Maids also. Yes, Space Maids are hype. We love Space Maids. Followed, lol. There's a lot of really cool, like, I'll send you some of the ones that I can't remember the names of. I have them all on Instagram, so I will send you some. I have a meme for that. Yo, I respect. Dude, honestly, Warhammer's for the girlies too. Like, get these girlies some Warhammer. Honestly, slay. Now what do I do? I guess I kind of just have to do skin, cloth, and then effect. Yeah, Bubblegum Marine is one. There's a few others. My boyfriend loves Warhammer, and he always sent him those girly pop ones, and he eats them up. Oh my god. They're so good though. Like, they're actually so good, considering when, like, I saw these people do like what's that, like, you know, like the flocked big like plushy things, like the flocked ones that are like textured, like they go so hard, right? They do go so hard. Like, actually, yeah, like the flocked one, I saw somebody do like their squigs flocked. I forgot to save it, but like, legitimately, they are so fucking cool. Like, so cool. If I ever see them again, I will let you know. Like, they're actually really, really, really cool. No, like, straight up, like, the Warhammer community has popped off in the last couple of years. Like, so, like, you can see, like, almost, like, it's just exploded because there's so many people that are just like, all right, well, I guess like this is something people are interested in. I guess I'll share mine. And then it has exploded. Now that it's cool to like Warhammer because Henry Cavill likes Warhammer, it's awesome. Now that Henry Cavill gave us the pass, it's okay that we can like Warhammer out in public again. No, dude, the gaming place I go to on Saturdays for my D&D game has an entire room dedicated to it. It's so cool, dude. We have a place like that hosts like tournaments. I mean, you should check out some of my vlogs for some of the events I go to. I think the better one to show off is like legitimately like, no ads, fuck, no. The I'll wait to mention it, but basically, like the hold on, let me get you your coin, king. Yo, I respect. Thank you so much for watching the ads. Want a break from the ads? I think in the entirety time that I've been on Twitch, I've maybe made $1 from ads. What happens when you're not watched? Put a meme in the well. Okay. Let me see what we got here.
Protect us!
That's awesome. Alright, what do we got here? I feel like this guy is too dark almost. No, but like legit, it is like some of the tables you see are insane. Like this Age of Sigmar, I feel like is so much better for like terrain fun. Once I get my own table, no, I missed the night. That's awesome. I didn't realize you guys could hear that, because I just saw my Discord thing going nuts. That's so funny. All right, I think we're gonna go to the Bad Moon's Yellow. That's what we're gonna do for our cloth, our other cloth. But straight up, Lily, you should check out some of the insane tables that like AOS people play on. I tend to like, I am such a big goober when it comes to like terrain and that. I glaze terrain builders endlessly. If I could 3D model, man, and had any artistic skill outside of like, I guess like miniature painting, but I don't really count that as like super artistic skill, I guess, in my case. So I use hacks and cheats to make my minis look good. Oh my god, somebody in my group has a 3D printer and they print figures and stuff for the campaign. That's awesome. That's awesome, man. Are you playing like a module, or are you doing like a homebrew campaign? Because I've ran a few modules. I'm a pretty experienced dungeon master at this point, though I haven't played in like a while now. Ooh, Curse of Strahd. Ooh, that's fun. That's fun. Curse of Strahd is such a banger. It's so good. It really is. I think that like legitimately it is, when people like, when they rate like D&D campaigns and that, they're always like, oh well, what's gonna be number one? And it's like, but it's like, all right, what's your number one? But it can't be Curse of Strahd. And it's like, well, it's always Curse of Strahd. Like it's the best written one for a reason. I don't think I would ever run it because my group is My group, most of my group has already read the campaign, and I'm like, I don't really feel like I'm dealing with a bunch of metagamers. Making it more Victorian horror. I'm adding new plot points and stuff. My players are eating it up. That is amazing. That is awesome. I'm glad that they're enjoying it. That's awesome that they're enjoying it. I ran for my players, which was really fun. If you ever want to do like, I've also tailored the story to their characters' lores, which is so it's really immersive, which is good. That's I like that. Oh yeah, being a dungeon master, people think it's just like, okay, now improv, and it's like actually you have no idea how much work goes into it. You like it's not as hard as people think, but it's also depending on how it is. It is a lot of work. Especially if you're like me, who like draws out all the maps by hand and no, because I have to improv like half the session because they go off script so bad. Yep, that is D&D in a nutshell, is just improv, which is why hey, that's why I'm pretty decent at it. I'm good at improv. What is it? I did Descent into Avernus, Lily, and it's actually really fun. I would recommend, even if not like, even just reading it, it is a very fun campaign to run. So I would recommend checking that one out. I want to try that one too. I have like a Zariel mini. I have like all the minis for it because I'm very much I was a D&D nerd for all of 5th edition, but I really don't like the new edition. I think that it gave too much power to the players. We just finished Wild Beyond the Witchlight 2. Oh, how is that? I read through part of that. Is it fun? It sounds really cool. I really like the circus idea. I only used the 2014. Yes, okay. It's a good thing that you're a Puritan then, Lily. Honestly, I don't like the new 2024 rules. I fucking think they're dog shit. It's hella hard to run though. Fair enough. I kind of figured that was the case. The Feywild is just so weird. Like, the Feywild is actually just like a fucking shit show all the time. Okay. I need to make an orc army with white tank tops with beards and call them the deadbeats. That's awesome. There's a time clock you have to keep track of, which makes it hard. There's a time clock you have to keep track of, which makes it hard. Oh, there's like in the game, or are you like in an Adventurers League? Because I know Adventurers League is a lot less, there's a lot more structured D&D. Like in the game. Oh, I should reread that. I should reread Witchlight. There's hella random events. Oh, I mean, it's Feywild. That makes sense. No, I would give Descent into Avernus a read though. I legitimately think that you would if you like that kind of stuff, I would definitely give is no oil green? Or is this paintbrush just wet? I would definitely give Descent into Avernus. I always shill that though, because I really like it. I really like Descent into Avernus. I actually printed out I printed out there's a contract in the game at some point. You print out a contract. I wrote it in Infernal because there's a English to Infernal dictionary, like translator in the back. I wrote it out in Infernal and in English in like as nice cursive as I can. Bought a wax seal and then wax sealed it. Like, and then wax sealed it shut for when my players found it. It was really cool. I also printed out soul coins from, because I had a 3D printer still at the time. I mean, I still do have a new 3D printer, which is honestly a lot better now, thank God. But I did that, and then I print out soul coins for all of them. It was really, really cool. I really liked running Descent into Avernus. But modern D&D makes it so hard to, like, 2014 rules are like peak D&D. I really do think. I don't think I'll ever run a D&D campaign in 2024 rules again. The spells are too strong, the monsters are too weak, and the players just might as well just talk for 4 hours because combat's kind of redundant. There's no real stakes, which I understand. That's not what some people play the game for. Me personally, yeah, I played the 2024 game and I was like, just so bad. It's so horribly unbalanced. It's so horribly unbalanced. I am not a fan of most of the changes that they made to the classes. Like, I think the Grotweiser, that's a fucking hell of a really cool beer name for your orc boys, man. That's actually sick as hell. Grotweiser is fucking awesome. Copyright that quick, man. That's so funny. Like, yeah, straight up, I like, the DM had to make enemies 3 times level higher to even stand a chance. Yeah, players are too strong. It should be like, it should be scary to go into combat. Like, combat should be scary. I know that's a hot take because people like playing their little power fantasies and shit, but like, that's my opinion. That's my opinion. For real, I feel like the struggle is so rewarding though. Like, when you beat a tough combat, it should feel like you should feel relief off of like not being in combat anymore. That's my take. Especially if it's a mini boss, like you can't just use fireball. Yeah. And then they took away counterspell. Counterspell is useless in the new edition. Like, it straight up is just fucking goober tier. Because what if you're playing a monster? What monster isn't going to be able to succeed a Constitution saving throw? That means you can now legendary resistance a counterspell, which is stupid. Yeah, the combat is hard. Like, it's mostly roleplay, and the combat's really hard. That's one of the things. It's like you have to escape at some points. Like, at most points in that story, you're like, okay, we fucked him up a bit. Now let's leave while he's fucked up. Like, let's run away because we will not win this fight. That's another reason, another campaign I like because of that also is Dragon Heist. It is a level 1 to 3, I think 1 to 4 campaign, and it is so good. I love Dragon Heist. All right, time to null oil. Dragon Heist is really, really good. First campaign I ever played was Horde of the Dragon Queen. I'm so sorry, honey. It's the same for me. That was that campaign is so bad. It's so bad. I'm so sorry. That was my first experience, and I was like, man, D&D's kind of ass. So like, D&D is not nearly. Are you telling me a level 1 party is supposed to kill 15 kobolds, an adult dragon, and a bunch of cultists with no long rest? Girl, who the fuck wrote that? experienced others and was like, man, this is an ass story. It really is. Like, it's so bad. It's, oh man, I'm glad that I'm not the only one that's, I would say that I'm not the only one, but it's good to hear that it's not lost, that I'm not just a whiny little baby boy. A full-grown dragon in the first 2 minutes of the first section. Yeah, it's like, are you for real? Like, you can't, and it's like, oh, you just have to survive 3 rounds with it. Brother, I'm level 1. Like, I got 7 hit points, dog. I have 7 hit points. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? You looked at me funny and I'm dead. Yeah, excuse me, 1 new character, please. Excuse me, 1 new character, please. I would like new character now, because mine is dead because of the dragon you threw at us. Yes, please. One new character. Oh man. It's Lord of the Dragon Queen was experience, certainly. Yeah, I might. Yeah, that's very funny to hear that. I'm not the only one who got thrown into Horde of the Dragon Queen as their first campaign and was like, man, dude, this shit ass. This shit dookie as fuck. You know what was good though? I like the Mines of Fendelver. I think that's a very good small adventure. I really like the Mines of Fendelver. I thought it's a very well balanced, lovely campaign for level 1s to 2s. And I think they only improved it in the Shattered Obelisk. I think that's a very well written campaign. The Mines of Fendelver is the adventure that comes in the D&D starter kit for 5th edition. They also remade it in the Shattered Obelisk, which is a campaign that they wrote that expanded like the Fendelver story into going into like this cool eldritch horror, like the world's getting poisoned by this like outsider creature, like this abomination. It's really cool. If you're looking, I want to run it at some point. Once I'm a little bit more in a D&D mood, I think, again. It's a really good campaign. I highly recommend checking it out, Lily. The Shattered Obelisk. I think this guy is pretty well done. We'll probably put some aggregate gray on the bottom, and then we'll call her done. Yeah, check out the Shattered Obelisk. Should be in D&D Beyond. I have the book as well, but it's gonna be hard for me to like just tell you to go pick up the book for fucking $70. Apparently that's what they think their shitty writing is worth for normal other books. There it is. There's my little technical scraper. Yeah, the Lost Mines of Fendelver is a really good little adventure for level 1s and 2s. If you're ever like, hey, I want to play D&D with my little cousins and like just like where they can kill stuff, like solve a puzzle, and just to kind of like hang out, Lost Mine of Fendelver is a really good adventure for that. That's what I ran for my cousins at some point, like my little cousins who were wanting to try D&D, but I didn't want to like commit to a full campaign. It's a nice like one to two. You can probably get it done in 1 session, 2 sessions if you really want to drag it on. It's a nice little like small dungeon crawl that the family can enjoy. All right, well that's a good little Corf there. A good little Corf. Yeah, D&D used to be like my favorite thing in the world. And I kind of fell out in love with it because of the new edition. Short King, true, he is a Short King. I thought you were talking about me for a second and I got excited. I've never been called Short King IRL, which that's the goal, is to be identified as a Short King IRL. Listen, man, I know who I am. I ain't no 6 foot Chad. I'm 5'8" on a good day. You can be Short King too. You're right. Short King's a mindset. Short King is a mindset. I just need to work on my mindset. All right, little Slangor boy. Who do I want to use right now? I don't know. You can chop. Oh, dude, I can just chop my legs. Dude, I should do bone lengthening surgery. That's what I should do. Dude, fucking love bone lengthening surgery. It's my favorite. Dude, let's go to Turkey and get bone lengthening surgery. Dude, it'd be so wacky and wild if we did that. This miniature is like has a tail and a little wisp thing off its base. Okay. I don't really. Okay. Why don't we do another little bit of dry brushing here? Yeah, we can do a gray seer. Sure, let's do a gray seer. I'll never use him because I already have a gray seer, but I think he'll be fun. Nah, we'll just do the Slangor. I'm putting it off because I didn't want to open up a bunch of new paints. But we'll do the Slangor. Fine, you whittled me down. You whittled me down, you goobers. Where are we at here? Doomfire Magenta. Sigvald stuff here. But I didn't say shit. Your emotions. I'm an empath, so I can detect your emotions. I'm an empath, truly. Trust me, bro. Yeah. Trust me, bro. I'm a widowy and empath. Excuse me, princess. Excuse me, princess. Have you realized that I am actually pretty freaking sweet? Excuse me, princess. Have I've noticed you've hardly touched your... I noticed you've hardly touched your drink. Is the Coca-Cola slushy not to your standards? Not to your liking? The Coca-Cola slushy from the 7-Eleven? Is that not your... Princess? Don't lie to me, princess. Bruh, XD. I'm sorry, you're right. It's too powerful. I'm truly just too powerful. Maybe I'll just do the whole thing, this turquoise. It is one of my favorite colors, so. The musk is strong with this one. I've been pheromone maxing for like 35 years. I've been pretty freaking on top of it. Everybody knows my smell. Everybody knows the way I smell. No offense, but if I could smell a person, I would just be like fucking, I would be fucking, if I could smell a dude before he entered the room, that's not aura, that's called aroma. I know they're close to each other in the dictionary, but actually theoretically they shouldn't be close to each other in the dictionary. His little booty cheeks. What if the demons were blue? Green. Green. What is my elemental power? Green. Oh, this is like a legging. Where is it? Am I rear? Queen. Guys, looking snatched. He's got like a corset on. Why is this boy looking so snatched? Yo, homie's wearing Lululemon yoga pants. True, he is wearing Lululemon yoga pants. This is wild. Gotta respect the grind though. If this homie can fit into Lululemons, like, fucking go for it. He's actually is kind of wearing like Lululemon yoga pants on the one leg. This leg here. We'll probably repaint that leg. He looking snatched though. How goes Yaoi? How goes the grind? It goes? Oh no. Oh no. I'm so sorry to hear. I'm praying for the quick release of an early day. Okay, got. I'm just actually gonna move this over here because it's so far to travel. My brush so far to travel. I'm going to try and keep his like snatched waist with the corset. We'll probably make the corset Sigvald Burgundy. Then we'll paint his armor like the rest of my army's armor. Ah! Okay, we got. Now we got the Doomfire Magenta. I think I might make like. Let me just get the camera focused in on this. Might make this like. Thoughts? Ooh, yeah, okay. We got an ooh. Okay, you like that? Okay. Makes me think of like a mouth. Then we'll change the color up. Do what color for the horns, I wonder? I kind of want them to be bright. Honestly, maybe we'll just fucking do tooth. We'll just do teeth. You know what? That's what we'll do. Here's my Drake's tooth. Ooh, whoa! I actually just mythic pull afterglow. Mythic pull, actually. Mythic pull. All right. This song is bumping. Mythic pull. Okay. Okay, let's get going here. Yeah, and I guess this is like a little headdress thing. So we'll just simply paint everything other than that. And then we'll just go over with like the mithril and greedy gold. There we go. I think that looks really sick. Okay. There we go. Okay, we got that. And just paint his little tongue the magenta. Okay, the tongue is now magenta. So now, all right, his legging. We gotta go through and find out where the legging starts and the Slangor begins, or I guess, wait, what? Something like that. Wow, it's like the whole leg, okay. We're gonna just zoom out a bit so you guys can see what I'm doing. Do the Lululemon, the corset, he's looking cunty. Might have to upgrade to a bigger brush to really get everything. Okay, we got this here. Okay. There we go. Okay, so now I'll do the corset. Okay. So many little details on the corset. Dude, why is the Slangor have a slutty little waist? Not fair. Should have been me, not him. Me. I guess it's Slanesh though. I guess even the demons gotta serve cunt. Okay. We got that now. True, true. Okay, we gotta do... Okay. And then we just gotta make sure the chest is all done up. Okay, we got that done now. I think that's pretty well and good. I think we'll just have to do like the little details here, little window there, and theoretically we should be done with this blue. That would just be a matter of like metals, belt, and yeah, I think that's pretty much it. And then the gems. So got the mithril out. I'll grab the gold. I do gotta get more greeny gold. Is just such a good color for Slaanesh. Okay, we're gonna go into fine brush territory. So we'll start with this. Okay, I think we got that little bracer there. Pretty much all of the metal I paint starts with like mithril, and then I put gold on it afterwards as a detail. At least that's what like I've started doing now. If you're like, why is he painting that silver when all of his other models have it gold? My first thing would be, don't question me, fool. Do you not realize who I am? Of course you are, or what is it? Who do you think you are? I am. Yeah. That's what it is. Who do you think you are? I am. That axe will be the Aztec gold. Not Asmon gold. That's Papa Nurgle. This is Slanesh. Man, life would have been so much easier if I was a drama channel. But I would be able, but the problem is why I don't, which is why also another reason why people are like, oh, Hopper doesn't talk about drama, doesn't talk about this creator. I just make I make snide remarks every so often. That's my addressing things, because I want to try and stay the fuck out of most things. I ain't gonna be involved drama farming for. I may joke about, alright, who wants to start beef with me so we can pop off? I would never actually do that though. That's insane. That's so much negative press. I just don't want that. I just don't want that shit in my life, man. However, then Charlie Senpai would witness me. So there's a lot of bad to it, but there's also some good. Charlie Senpai would make video on me, maybe. Ooh woo. I see I missed some spots here. Notice me, Charlie Senpai. Idgi Hangan Dudgum Sturger. Idgi Hangan Dudgum Sturger. You ever heard of double Dutch? That's what that is. It means behind the dumpster. Or behind dumpster, I think. Be behind dumpster, I think. Idgi is B. Hidegind is B. Or, oh, it's behind dumpster, is what I'm saying. Idgi Hangan Dumpster. Behind dumpster. The only thing I remember when Super Splitter tried to teach me double Dutch, Tim and his friends were talking about it. The only thing I remember was Idgi Hangan Dumpster. And it's just kind of a vocal stem at this point. Low Dutch. Low Dutch, true. Idgi Hangan Dumpster. And it's only really fun to say like the got my rat eye, like say it in like that person's voice. Idgi Hangan Dumpster. Different from High Dutch. True, entirely different. Dude, I don't know what, like, anybody who can like speak any other language than English amazes me. I'm like, how did you, like, if you can speak two languages, how are you that cool? I really want to learn a second language, but I am in one ear out the other for most of that shit. Like it's my brain does not comprehend. Is that what, like, is Double Dutch not the name for it? Is it Low Dutch? I think it'd be so funny to like cross the Deutschland. Only trying to speak Double Dutch. I'm writing to you in my second language. I know, dude, you're actually hype as hell for that. I appreciate that. I don't speak any other languages. What was your first language again? What's your first language again? I'm sorry, I'm not super good with details. You write very good for English, if it helps. The point where I forgot that English was your second language. Nah, I'm gonna start writing to you in Danish. No, 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 please. I cannot read. I cannot read. I hope the stream doesn't like flag you for like writing in a separate language. I doubt it would. Also tends to flag things though that I'm like, why would you flag that? Got my rat eye. Got my rat eye. I love how 90% of my commentary is just me going in between vocal stems. It's just cycling my library of vocal stems. Simlish right there. Dude, oh, but maybe I can speak a second language. Simlish. Argadug. Big Dog Sagamar. Bidgi Heingind. Dudgum Sturtger. Bidgi Heingein Dudgum Sturtger. Yarg Smogadorf. Ebok Sagadu. Haha, Utome. I remember thinking it was so cool when I was just like a little story thing here. I used to think it was so cool that I knew how to speak, like I used to remember the Age of Mythology game where like you were playing as the ancient Greeks and that. I used to be like, I want to learn ancient Greek. So I would play the Greeks and just tell them to like move from one place to another because they'd say things in like that language and I would be like, okay, I understand that. That means like, oh yeah, I'll go over here. Like, I was an ignorant child. I was an ignorant child thinking that game would teach me how to speak as if the ancient Greeks would. I'm a foolish, foolish child. I was like, and I remember, oh my god, this is so bad. And then I remember being like to my teacher, like, oh yeah, I speak 2 languages. I speak ancient Greek from Age of Mythology. The figure looks awesome, thank you. It's a Slangor. It's a demon of Slanesh. A demon of Slanesh. I do remember telling my teacher when he got very uppity because he kept trying to like force Christian values in our class, that I said he's disrespecting my religion of worshiping Poseidon. I knew what the term was at that point, but I can't remember what it is now. But I do remember I was like, yes, every year, like my family, we worship Poseidon. Every year we go out to our lake property and we drown a horse because that is a Greek tradition. And he was like, that you don't do that. And I'm like, are you questioning my religious beliefs? And I just got so sick of hearing, because he kept spitting like all this like Christian thing, and like it was pissing off not just me, a couple of the other students as well. And I was like, well, he doesn't know that I don't worship Poseidon. He does not know that. So I was like, I'm just going to simply say like, hey, you really shouldn't say this type of stuff because that's offensive to my religion. He's like, oh, well, what's your religion? And I was like, I worship Poseidon, the god of the sea. Like, me and my family have for a very long time. And he's like, oh yeah, well, what kind of rich, like, he was like, oh yeah, like, what do you try to do? And I'm like, we go out to our family's lake property and we drown a horse. That is like part of our religion. And he didn't believe me. So I doubled down, as I do. And guess what? Nothing came of it, because I was like, I'm like, if you're telling me my religion is wrong, then I'm going to go to the principal. And guess what? Didn't bring it up again. Realized it was not worth the argument. Do I regret doing that? Yes. Like, in a way, I do. I was a little shit kid. Like, really, if he did challenge me on it, I'd have nothing to back that up. But the guy was a dick, so I don't care. Let's go, baby. I did a lot of really dumb stuff in high school, I'll admit. I don't want to get into all the dumb shit, because then we'd be here like forever time. But just know that I did a lot of really dumb shit that, like, I tell people nowadays, like, I guess, like, in my friend group, I was like, my source is that I made it the fuck up. Like, yeah, like, that's, man, like, I just don't get it. I don't get some people, man. Some people just being like, you're doing that. Like, you're fucking stupid. Like, you're not, you don't worship a good god. And I'm like, don't say that. Like, don't say that. Like, I get that if you want to be Christian, you want to be whatever, like, do that, but do not try to tell anybody how to live their life. If they are not actively harming community members, like, they're not harming anybody or anything, let them live. That is my opinion. Just leave everybody the fuck alone. Let them do what they want to do. That's my opinion. Okay, so that one I'll have to do after I do the belts and shit. can probably do this actually right now. I accidentally put too much paint on it. I used to do really dumb shit. Man, you almost got me yapping again. You bastard, you got me monologuing. One of my favorite lines from The Incredibles. Wait a second, you got me monologuing. The Incredibles was such a great movie. My sources, I made it the fuck up. We actually just big chilling over here. Okay, now we just gotta do... Okay. Prince Ali, fabulous he, Ali Ababa. Dude, I can't wait till I have like enough time that I can hire an editor and then be like, can you go through every one of my streams and highlight every single time I've ever my vocal stems and rank them, and then I can rank them on a tier list. Dude, and then that editor would be hired for one project. I'd pay him a fuck ton of money because it's a lot of clips. And then I would just do that. Boom. What would you do if you won the lottery tomorrow? I would hire a dude to keep track of my vocal stems. No joke. I think that it would be like wild if I won the lottery tomorrow, I would quit my job and just be a full-time streamer. That's what I would do. I would put, and then they'd quit. Yeah, and then they'd quit. Like 100%. Yeah. Yeah, 100%. I would fucking fire them, man. I would fucking fire them. I'd hire them for a one-time contract. 37 hours of 37,000 hours of content to go through. I just hand them my hard drive of everything I've ever recorded, which is like most of the stream. Actually, no, I did just do a huge purge of a bunch of my my old streams. Okay. I did just purge a bunch of my outdated files. So here's the plan. I'm going to paint that all burgundy, and then I'm going to go over it with gold. In the meantime, I'm going to grab my is this one? Okay, this is the open one. Now to grab the moot green Hey, looking good. I know he's looking good. Right? He's looking good. Now it's time to grab the moot green and go and do all the crystals that are... all the little gems. Well, that is drying. Oh, I see that little droplet of water coming by to ruin my gemstones. Okay. Okay, we got... I think that might be all the gems. Not a terrible amount, to be honest with you. I feel like there should be a gem on this arm here. There's not. I know there's one more gem, but that's like there we go. We got this guy here looking all cool like. Okay, you see that we've got a little bracelet here. I'll try and paint that up nice. There we go. Okay. We're missing a few details I've just noticed. There's no turquoise, there's no Croxico scale in there. And then enough here. I'll probably do all my slangors like this, honestly. I kind of like it. I think it looks good. What's the thoughts, chat? All of them like this, or should we try like a different color for all of the different slangors? I kind of like the blue though. Okay. Okay, the model is almost dry. Here, I'm gonna go refill. Actually, no, I'm not gonna go refill my water, I think. Then we'll just put the mud on, let that dry, and then we'll do the base and stuff tomorrow, I think. Maybe I'll do the... oh, sorry, I'll have to wait till I'm not cheating on you guys anymore to do the basing, so... I don't want you guys to feel cheated on. Ba 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 ba. Slango. Greedy gold. I love this color so much. It's a sleigh. Epic sleigh moment. Okay. Where are we at here? Okay. I can start on this, I guess. Here, we'll lock the fuck in here. Fuck! I fucked it up! This might just have to be something I have to wait on. This might just have to be something that I wait on. But we will try again anyway. Lock and load, chuck and fuck, or should I say? Lock the fuck in, samurai. We got a city to burn. Walking woad chuckle fuck. Whoa. Walking woad chuckle fuck. Walking woad everybody. What I'm finding out is I should have painted the whole thing gold, then painted a few things, like, and then just painted the Sigvald burgundy over the remainder of it. Or get good. Walking woe, chuckle walk. Walking woe, chuckle walk. I know, I'm way so freaking cool. I'm way games mode. I'm way so fucking sweet. You guys should be blessed to know me. You guys way have no idea how freaking cool I am. Okay guys, we have finished a single slain gore. You guys, I'm pretty freaking sick. Now I just have 2 more to paint. I think I primed them today. So by next stream they'll be ready for next painting stream will be ready to And paint those ones too. Oh, my back. Okay. Oh, hello, back. Should I say goodbye, spine? That hurt so bad. Okay. Dude. Tongue, so hard. Reggie Rock make noise. Reggie Rock noise. Wow, I'm almost out of mud. Almost out of mud, it seems. Okay, there we go now. There we go, lads. That's 2 in the books. It's 2 miniatures in the books today. We got the Slangor now. Slangor, which will be drying over here now. And then our little Corf here. Little Chaos Dwarf. The Null Oil is finally dried now, so he's a bit less shiny, but... Sheesh. Sheesh. See if I can get... We're just gonna put that in there. So there we go. Little Chaos Dwarf man. Little Chaos Dwarf man. And then we'll... Yeah. I'll post these on Blue Sky and Twitter in a little bit here. But yeah, I think these 2 turned out really good. I think this Slangor is definitely going to be one that's going to be like a more of a work in progress thing. But I think we'll stop painting today. Maybe we'll play some games, actually. You know what? I think that's what we're going to do. So I'll end the YouTube stream. And then, so if you guys are watching on YouTube right now, head over to Twitch. Why? What? Do you want more painting? You guys want more painting? We can do more painting. I thought we were gonna, I thought you just wanted, I thought, hey man, you guys want more. No. Yeah, I'm gonna end the YouTube stream because I can't set, because they won't let you retitle and restart afterwards. So the YouTube stream will end here, and then we will go onto Twitch. We'll be sticking around on Twitch to play some games. So I think that's a fair thing here. So I will be I was just surprised the stream would continue. I don't really have any commitments today, so I'm gonna just go do a quick break and we'll be back with some gaming. Those of you on YouTube, thank you so much for tuning in. Come check out Twitch pretty soon here. Bye-bye.